Come on, let's be real. Social media, I feel like everything, there's intention behind everything.
That's a fact.
I feel like people are behind the scenes on everything. You know how you talk about the couples with the skits and that? It's planned, right? So I think I wouldn't doubt it if like it was planned like
Never too shy.
Pew.
I'm here in my vest.
I'm here in my hoodie.
And we're here, all three of us.
Cozy vibes.
We're oh my God. I think the next like 3 months are going to be cozy vibes from me at least.
Onesie episodes every episode.
I'm not kidding. Can we get branded onesies made?
Can somebody sponsor us for that?
Kim, please.
Hello.
I would rock the shit out of that.
I would rock it.
I love a onesie.
Me
God.
too.
Like my baby's in a onesie and I'm like, I don't like putting her in clothes. It's really weird, I know. But like, I'd rather her be in her onesie because I just feel like she's more comfy. It's just more easier for everybody. Diaper changes, and she's just a baby. Where's she got to go in an outfit?
And I like the onesies that have like the hole in the back because then when I have to go potty too, it's easy.
Oh, you
just to like zip,
yep.
the like, boop.
That's important. Well, I'm Paulina.
I'm Tati.
Producer Marco's here.
Hello.
He's got like the smoker's
Dude, that's
voice,
his new
but-
voice,
That's my
and
new
I don't
voice,
like
guys.
it.
Why don't you like it?
I don't know.
What do
You're
I
not
sound
you.
like?
Yeah. Oh,
Like
my
that's
friend back.
not the voice that's gonna put me to sleep on the call map anymore.
It would.
That's the voice that makes me never want to smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, that voice is like...
It's scary.
Yeah, I would take my kids away from that real quick if I heard him come down the street.
Gigi starts
Hello.
crying.
Hello.
Say hello.
Hi, Gigi.
See? Like, I'd be like, oh my God, we gotta go. Gotta go.
We have to run.
Turn around the other way. So today, I think we're gonna do. Well, we're in cozy vibes, so we're just gonna chop it up today. We're gonna give you a little bit of like a pop culture episode, if you will. What do you think?
Paulina, we established Paulina is driving this episode. I
I'm
am
driving.
sitting pretty as passenger princess.
Yep, Marco's
Because
in the backseat.
Paulina
Yes,
is
ma'am.
all about that pop culture life, and I'm all about passenger princess vibes right
Yeah.
now. So
And she's got good input, so
yeah, I'm gonna input. I'm gonna give my opinion. I'm gonna spill tea, and that's what I'm here for.
I love.
Do
What do
you
kids say today?
Research.
Wait, do students use ChatGPT? Because
Yeah.
I totally would if I was a student.
Yeah, I'm sure they do. Not openly in front of me, but the reason why I know they do is because I know the way they talk. I know the way they write. So when I get certain essays that it's like underscores the significance of the dominance of the, I'm like,
Wow.
this is not you, my dude.
You're judging so hard.
No, I'm not judging. As a teacher, you know,
Yeah.
you see their writing. I do a lot of like handwriting assignments for that reason because I genuinely want them to build on their own ideas. But I do think teaching them how to use Chat GPT as like to make an outline or like to help you structure emails. I think teaching them how to use it to be resourceful is really good. I actually don't think that's bad.
Ooh.
I think it's only wrong when they use it, copy and paste it as their own work. Because then it's like a learning lesson. Like, okay, clearly, when I give you a vocabulary quiz on the 7 words you use in this essay, when you don't know what they mean, let's study them so then you could actually use them for real on the next one.
Oh, nice.
So you turn their L into a lesson to
Hey.
make a W.
That was a gang sign. but
Right.
all
Was that?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
Halfway through.
well,
Listen, y'all, I got glitter on my eyelids. Ain't no game big in here.
yeah, she's got
Come
glitter
on.
on.
Come on. But
So I like that you say that though, because I feel like you're honest with yourself and your
Yeah.
students. You're not like Delulu. You're like, no, they're using it clearly.
Yeah.
I use it. I don't know where I would be without chat. I say chat. Chat. GPT. GPYXD, whatever.
ABCDFG.
But I love that you are also teaching them how to use it because I think that's going to be like some form of requirement in the future.
Yeah.
Like we're all going to be
I think-
required to use it.
Because I think the more you know how to use it to best benefit you, the best results you're going to get.
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I had to self-teach myself. Like, I didn't know. Like, my best friend Jonathan had to teach me. It's not hard, but, like, there's tricks and tips and things you can do and what you can do. Like,
It's Chat GBT now, and then there's the freaking Tesla robot that Kim Kardashian has that's playing rock, paper,
Look at
scissors
this
with her.
girl.
Like pop culture.
that was one of my topics.
No, what happened?
So, I mean, technology every 5 to 10 years is going to change. So it's like,
But it scares the shit out
get
of me.
with it.
Does it really?
Yeah.
What do you think it's
Technology.
gonna?
That Tesla robot scares me.
First of all, that Tesla robot's fake, guys.
It still scares me.
Most of
They're
the-
going to be real soon.
they're trying to make them real, but like the whole
It's gonna-
demonstration that they saw
gonna scare
is a guy who's operating it like in the other room.
Okay, well, it's gonna scare me. 'Cause
Have you not
did
ever
you
seen
guys see-
Westworld?
No, but have you seen that movie with the doll that's like the robot, and then she out here?
Oh my
killing
God!
people?
Oh fuck! What is her name?
I saw that.
Oh, Meg or whatever.
Megan.
Nah, that's crazy.
That was the worst movie I've ever seen.
I
to be
do
honest.
not
Just
want.
here, just unplug the
I
robot.
don't. Clearly, that didn't work. That did not work. The robot found the way.
It would not.
Because the
Plug
robot
itself.
had one purpose, and that was it.
Kick that robot in the water.
Man, whatever.
Before we
I
dive
want
into Miss Kimmy K though and her robot, because that is
Yeah.
one of my topics today, we gotta have like a little like name for pop culture, like pop culture princesses or something. I don't know. For like when we do pop
It's
culture,
popping.
It's popping. It's
No, what is
popping.
it? What is it called when popcorn is in the microwave and it's
Popping. Isn't it not popping?
no, it's
Cracking?
no.
Snapping?
There's
Snap, crackle, pop.
Right.
whatever.
That's not popcorn, but
We'll figure it out.
It's pop.
Right now, we're gonna get it popping
Yeah.
with pop
With
culture.
pop culture.
You sound like a
All
90s
right.
DJ. We gonna get it popping.
We're gonna get it popping, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen.
we're in the club.
In the club,
We all
fam.
fam. We all fam.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay, so pop culture, we're so out of it. Pop culture, say it with my chest. I think here's my hot take. Okay?
Yes.
All right,
Give it to me.
I think the celebrity is currently on her downfall era. She's on the downfall.
I agree.
I think she is.
I agree. They don't have as much power as they used to.
They don't have as much power at all. I do blame social media. I do blame a couple of things with that. I also blame, obviously, like, because now a celebrity can be, defined into like different things, right? Different categories. Because back then, it's like you were on TV, you're a famous singer, you're a celebrity. If you were like in People's Magazine every weekend, if you were on, at a whatever, True Hollywood Story, or that one show that was like, the lifestyle, like blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Too famous.
You know what I'm talking about? Yes,
that.
with their houses. I used to love that show. If you were on those, like you were famous. But now everybody thinks they got a little bit of fame, but obviously I, kind of associate that back to social media because of like influencers, obviously, you know what I mean? Like that you could be famous as an influencer.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to
And
think.
still live in your normal house.
And still live in your mama's basement.
Still be a bartender somewhere.
100%. No, that's so real though.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
You can be. And you can also be a social media person, so an influencer. With fame, you can be, I don't know, a podcaster like us. There's famous I know people
Definitely
because of
not
podcasting.
famous though.
No, we're not famous.
I'm
so
not-
don't think
you
we're
are. I'm not.
No, we're not calling ourselves famous.
You're
But
infamous.
You're infamous, girl. But think about it. Like, I know podcasters just because they're podcasters
Right.
and they're famous to
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, like, I guess, like, now there's more of a broad definition of famous or celebrity, whatever you want to use. But also, too, and I could be wrong, but back in the day, at least celebrities had money. Now I feel like
Think they're
celebrities
all
don't.
broke?
Now they're all broke. But I feel like they had money back then. Or at least you thought,
This
the
economy?
illusion.
The illusion
Yeah.
of money.
But like, you know what I mean? Back then, like if you were on TV or you had like music on the radio, like you pretty much had money of some form. I think, like you said, you could be an influencer, have like 100,000 followers or whatever, but you could be so broke.
Yeah.
Like, can be, sorry.
Yeah.
Brokey.
Brokey.
But, I don't know, I'm being honest. So anyway, I think it's like on the downfall. I think they're not as influential anymore. I think, obviously, this is not my take, but like the world's take. I hear this a lot, but I think the influencer market is very oversaturated. But it's not a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying there's a lot more than there was 5-10 years ago, clearly. Now they go by micro influencers. Some brands want to work with only if you have this, whatever. So I think, I don't know. I just think they're on the downfall. I don't think you're as strong as you once were as a quote celebrity. I think there's very few that still hold this like title, this thing. I mean, I'm serious. I'm talking like Beyonce.
I knew you were going to say that because that's bringing me to my point. I knew that's
Yeah?
the word. Yes. Once you said that, my original say it with your chest just got buried. And I got a new one based on what you said.
wanna hear it.
So when I interpreted your say it with your chest as like, they actually don't have as much influence on people as they have before.
Yeah.
And hot take, a lot of people are probably not going to like what I have to say. I agree with something that Candace Owens said. So,
You know what's interesting? Yeah. She's an interesting one.
yeah. So she made a statement about, like, not to get into politics, but it's related, like about how much money Beyonce was paid to speak at the Harris event, whatever it was. I don't even remember. That was like 100 years ago to me. So then Tina, Miss Knowles, Beyonce's mom, clapped back and
Yes.
was like, no, Beyonce had to fly herself and she had to pay for her own glam. So then Candace Owens was clapped back. Was like, do you hear how that sounds? She had to even pay for all her glam. And so Candace Owens is like, you are so unaware of privilege, and that it's not necessary. Like Beyonce, it's not that she's not credible, but like she doesn't have that much influence for us regular people because she's hidden all the time. Like she's never really out showing face at like events for the community, for the people. She's always out posting herself for her birthday pictures when she's selling products, but she's never out. She puts herself on this like high status that it's almost like unrelatable, unachievable to be like Beyonce. So Candace was basically saying like she doesn't have as much influence because people are over her. Like she makes herself this it girl, but it's like unattainable where it's like, what do we really have in common with Beyonce?
Yeah.
So I don't exactly remember what she said, but it was along those lines. And I don't disagree. I do think there are a lot of celebrities who use their status and use their power to benefit communities and do more. And correct me if I'm wrong, I do love Beyonce as a performer, as an artist. I'm not knocking her, but I think that's true. I think she only pops out when it's convenient for her, not necessarily for the people.
So who do you think has influence if you don't think like Beyonce, someone like Beyonce?
I think, for example, like people like Kehlani, who actually use their platform to try and reach other people. I'm not siding with any political views. I'm just looking at people who are active and who are not like, who I think for me, people who are influential are people who are present and like share their life, share their experiences almost, and have an opinion. But like what we said earlier, they don't talk out of their ass. They have an opinion backed by research and actual interest and investment in what they're talking about. Not just somebody that's like, let me just post a picture promoting something, but then 500 things are about, oh, buy this product for me.
But like, I don't even know who Kehlani is. So like,
Yeah.
is that influential
She's a singer.
in a more niche space? Because when you look at someone like Beyonce
Correct.
or someone like
Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift,
Yeah.
or someone like who else is like Billie Eilish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like most of America knows who those people are,
Right. But
and like
I think there's a difference between knowing who you are and the impact you have on people. And I think I'm looking at what communities are they pouring into? Who are they helping? How are they giving back to society besides just being them in their music? Besides that, like the
Right.
humanitarian aspect. I
But
think that's what I'm looking at.
That's a great point, though, because now that I'm thinking about it, the big celebrity, I'm calling them bigger, right? Or
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the more influential. Like you said, if Kehlani or Beyonce were doing the Super Bowl, like most people's nanas would know who Beyonce
Beyonce
is.
is,
yeah.
They're gonna be
100%.
like, who's Kehlani?
Right.
So I think it is more of a specific audience. I think you're correct on
Yeah.
that. Like Kehlani's got her people.
Right.
She's maybe a household name, but not to
no,
someone's
she's
peepaw.
not- Right.
You know what I mean? So like back to that, like maybe that's why when they get to that status, they don't. I mean, they have been recently, but they don't tend to speak out like the Beyoncé's and Taylors. They have recently, clearly.
Yeah.
Beyonce
Yeah.
was there
Right.
at the rally, and then Taylor did her whole cat lady post.
Yeah.
So like now they clearly are speaking out, but maybe that's why.
But like it's election season is over, right? Are these people still going to speak out on things?
Good point. No.
Or
I
are
mean,
you only showing up because you have like somebody's like no, now you kind of have to right now.
I think someone like Taylor Swift specifically has done a lot more of speaking out on a lot of things that have affected her.
Yeah.
Not only like the crazy cat lady, but like different
Yes, she has.
laws and
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, she has.
her
Yeah, yeah,
stuff
yeah.
and things and anything and things like that. Someone like Beyonce has definitely been more on the sidelines, and it's only like
Right.
major events that bring her out.
I think somebody that you could compare Beyonce to that I think people would actually gravitate more to and I don't want to say listen to more, but will feel they're slightly more relatable to is Rihanna more
Yeah.
than Beyonce.
I mean, yeah, I'm a Riri girl.
Yeah, I mean,
And this has nothing to do with music.
yeah.
This has more about like the humanitarian side
Is
of
it because
just
you see her
status.
more with her kids?
That and like you see her doing more with different communities and like pouring into different communities.
Well, I don't know. The only thing I know about Rihanna is that she's got kids with Rocky and she's got Fendi, and like that's her big thing right now.
Rihanna's killing it though.
No, she is.
I
Totally.
love it for her. I think she's in her like.
She's in her mom era.
I know. I make fun of girls and I'm a mom who are like in their mom era, but like she was really in her mom era.
You know what she's in? That video I sent you. I think she's in her villain era.
She's in her villain mom
But
era.
not
Villain
villain
mom.
mom era. So like villain era,
She's Maleficent.
for reference, is this idea not necessarily like villain what you're thinking. Villain like I'm gonna do what best suits me and what's good for me mentally, emotionally.
Yeah.
I don't have to answer to you and anybody else because I frankly don't care what you guys have to say. That's like villain era.
100% she's
And
like that
she's
now.
in that because you know how many people are like, "Where's the music?
I know.
Where's the
Give me the music."
And she's like, "I'm gonna give you babies. I'm gonna give you makeup. I'm gonna give you this, but music,
Everything but music.
But again, she's thriving. She's happy, and she's kind of
Yes.
like, oh well, y'all get it when you get it. We'll see.
No, I love that.
Yeah.
She ain't people pleasing, that's for sure.
She's
No,
not
for sure
people
not.
pleasing.
No, yeah, yeah, I love her, and I do love this era for her a lot. I feel like I see her in interviews, and she's popping out a lot too. You're right, with no music, she's still popping out, but she's got other stuff going on, and she's just so happy and so immersed in her like life. I could tell, and she just seems really fulfilled.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love seeing her like that.
For sure.
That's a good point though. I think Rihanna's definitely up there. Back to Kim K.
Okay, back to Kim.
Kim K and her Tessie robot. So I
Oh,
think
yeah.
you know more about it than we do, Marco.
What's up?
Except that we know that it's fucking creepy.
The iRobots, yeah.
I think they're going to be real. Give it like 20 more years.
No, I
Your
think
kid's
gi-
going to ask you for a robot.
I think give
Those
it
are gonna
like
be like the nannies. or
give it like
something, I don't
100
know.
years and then you can get it. But
You think so?
yeah, it's gonna be a while before you can get like a fully autonomous like
Well,
robot.
like, do we need it?
Depends.
I don't think we need it. I
It
think
rem-
humans can do
It
stuff.
reminds me of back in Disney Channel. It was called, what was it called? The Smart House.
Smart
Yeah,
House.
I love that
House?
movie.
I
Such a
loved
good
it.
movie, but she went crazy, and then
Yeah.
she like
And then what happened? They unplugged her and she was all good.
no, she became a human.
Yeah, she came out of the thing.
She came out of the thing,
I mean,
and she tried to take the family away. The
I don't think we
whoever it was.
need it, quote unquote, but I just think that like technology is never gonna stop until it's like part of you.
I forgot where we saw this, but Fred at work mentioned an article, and I guess I don't know when this was like said or when it happened, but one of the robots, I guess I don't know this robot, but a robot that was created said die human to a human.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've read that where it's like
I believe it.
they're asking him like responses like, "What would you do?" or like, "Can you turn yourself off?" He's like, "No, I won't. I won't turn myself off."
You see, I
Period.
believe it.
But you can
So
still
why do we
unplug
need
it.
this?
I don't know.
I think we need it because Elon Musk wants to bring a bunch
Oh,
of
the
robots.
first lady, Elon Musk.
The first lady?
That's my first lady.
Is that who it is?
That's our first lady.
Elon,
I feel like I see him more than Melania Trump, but okay.
I mean, they're
Yo,
like, they're
you ain't lying.
Melania and them is
I mean,
divorced,
he's
bro.
always next to Donald. I,
think,
call him Donald.
I think there was a thing where like Melania gets paid $250 just to be like near Trump
I think so.
at any event, which is crazy.
Yeah, she's definitely getting paid to be next to him.
And it's like, damn, bro, like really? But yeah, I mean, she's totally like they're totally separated.
Yeah, they're not a thing.
They're not
They're
a thing
not.
at all.
No way.
They're not a thing.
I'm like, I don't even know.
So
Like,
Elon Musk is our first lady, everybody.
that's a weird first lady, my man. I mean, it's
kidding.
worse than Jackie Kennedy. You see, you gotta put him in a suit or a dress.
I mean,
Elon Musk.
so he wants to create robots.
He wants to create robots to help you in your day-to-day tasks, basically. And they're gonna give them to you for $20,000 a pop.
Okay, real shit. If you could get a robot right now, what are the top 3 things you would have that robot do for
Oh,
you?
fucking easy.
What? Go.
Clean the house,
Yeah.
make food for me every meal, like a
Okay.
chef. I want to say nanny or drive my kid around, like you know what
That's
I mean.
dangerous.
That's why I would
Yeah.
never trust a robot with my kid. I wouldn't even trust another human with my kid besides
Yeah.
my in-laws. So I'm like, and my parents. So I'm like,
Yeah.
what was the third thing? Probably like do work for me. So be like my duplicate. So like if I don't want to do the tedious like grading papers, right? The tedious shit like for me emailing or making fucking templates. I'm making this up. Whatever I got to do. Like robot does that. I do the cool stuff.
Yeah. I would do like number 1 because I'm dying right now. I would want to do like the fun stuff of the dissertation, and then they're like in my head, like like writing the whole
Yes.
dissertation. That's
Yes.
1. 2. What you think I would use the robot for is probably nothing you would think. Number 2, yeah, I would have it clean and organize everything. Clean and organize, key. And then 3, believe it or not, I would have every time I have like makeup on, like I just want to lay down and it just give me like take off all
Like a
my
facial?
makeup, give me a facial,
imagine.
rub my head every night,
A scalp massage.
every night, like to go to sleep.
And
That's
then
what I
kill you in
would.
your sleep.
No, and then it goes away.
Yeah, it goes away.
That's
disappears.
what I want.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think if you look at robots, it's like I don't know, it gives me like creepy vibes. Like the first thing I can think of is like in Japan, how they have like those like sex robots.
That's gonna happen too. You
That's
know
like
that.
the first thing.
There'll
that-
be a huge surplus
I mean,
of
there's
that.
already blow up dolls, so yeah.
Right.
No, but, like,
the sex
there-
robots are gonna be a thing.
There's like way more advanced sex robots in Japan because of the fact that like the men are like the loneliest they've ever been in Japan.
Well, that sucks.
Because
I
like,
guess.
and that's why like
I
they're-
don't care, but
If I have a boyfriend,
That's why their
Go to
fertility
Japan.
you
rates are
could go
going
to
down.
Japan alone.
You're gonna send them to Japan?
I'm just kidding.
Don't send them. To
Pokemon's there. so-
Don't send them to Colombia. That's the dangerous
Oh,
part.
oh,
I
not
know.
Colombia.
I know.
No, yeah,
I
that's
love
crazy.
Colombia, but
I love Colombia. I'll go too.
Oh no, you and I could go.
Yeah,
but if
group
a
of men go.
no.
Nobody better touch those men till they get tested for everything on
So
this
if
earth.
Javi's like, "Yo, I'm going to bachelor party in Colombia,"
To Colombia,
what are you gonna say? You're gonna be like, "Nah."
I won't be home when he comes back. I mean, I might change a lot because I want that house. I would fight for the house, but yeah, I'm fighting for the house. But oh my
I'd
god,
go
I would
too.
throw up.
I'll be like, I'll be a bro.
You'd be a bro.
Listen, I'm all for like traveling.
I'll like tape my breasts and wear a.
You'd be like,
I'll bring a makeup artist to like make me look like a boy.
yes,
So,
she
like
about to
put
be
a
fine
bald
ass man.
scalp.
instead of
bald,
a lady
whatever.
boy, you're gonna be a boy lady.
A boy lady.
A boy
Oh
lady.
yeah, you're right. Or I could be. Anyway, I don't know. Go ahead.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I
But
don't
yeah.
know. I'm all for traveling, but when a group of men
To Colombia,
goes
you're
to
not.
Colombia,
You're not down.
I've just heard
yeah,
that
but
it ain't what you
Yeah.
think it is. We're not looking in the mountains.
No.
no.
Hell
They're
no.
doing something
I've been
else.
to Colombia. Let me tell you.
But this is
They
crazy. And you know, like
Yeah.
now with like
I've been there, and I was like,
these new arrivals, when you like search on like Facebook Marketplace, like they have those type of advertisements for those things now here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like for them to meet you at the airport?
No, for them to like they're here already, like to meet
Like-
you at your crib.
like. They
Oh,
have
like they're here
services
now.
for you.
Yeah, like
Wait, like Colombian women?
yeah, like services for men. That's what they put on there.
Oh my god, that's so scary. It's sad. It makes me sad. Like
mean-
with young women.
Hey, it's the first sale or the first job. That's what it was in human history.
I mean, yeah, probably.
So that's crazy though.
But that's wild.
That's why Elon Musk is trying to replace us with robots. You know,
Well, damn.
Replace the Colombian girls with
I don't know
robots.
how I feel about any of that.
Okay, in that case,
In that case, yes.
For it?
you can have the robot. Don't if that stops you from going to Colombia to be a nasty man, you could have the robot.
You can have the robot
No, that's
Damn, that's
disgusting.
crazy.
I don't think I could be with a guy like that. Period.
with a guy with a robot. A sex
That
robot?
would just need a robot. Like, do you fucking no
Can you
way.
just like imagine, be like, all right, this is my $20,000 sex robot in my
I'd be like, you
closet.
fucking weirdo.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's someone like Elon Musk. That's what he's trying to do, man. But yeah, they're trying to just bring him in for personal use, and I don't think like they'll bring it in for manufacturing because like you wouldn't want to have a humanoid robot to like build things. That seems stupid.
Isn't that where the world's going though? They want robots to do like manufacturing, like do those things.
Yeah, but not like a human like form. Like they'd want like a robot, actual like
Oh, got you.
not like in the shape of a human. 'Cause humans,
Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like,
that was so creepy with Kim K. And I know she's
It
got
was
that.
really
And this is also, I already know what some people are going to say in this room, but I think that Cybertruck thing, it scares the shit
Yeah,
out of
no,
me.
it scares me
I don't know
too.
why. When I saw it, I was like, that's not cool.
That scares me.
I forgot what word I used.
Even the
And it
idea
was
of a
just-
Tesla driving itself scares
I
me.
do
well,
this shit
that
all the
too.
time.
I bet that scares me though.
Yeah.
It's easy.
I pray
bought.
for you.
I ordered I have a reservation for a Cybertruck. I just haven't fulfilled it.
Yeah, the Cybertruck thing, I don't think it's cool. I think it's creepy. Can I be honest? I know this is a weird word to use. It gives like communism vibes. Like
the Cybertruck.
my mom was like raised in communism, and I don't know why. Maybe because everything's the same as like
The
kind
gray.
of the right. It's the like the backbone of it, I guess. Right? We're all the same. I'm not like gonna go into like a political rant about communism. I don't fucking know enough about it. But like I just know that like she's told me stories and stuff, and it's just like even like if you look at Eastern Europe, a lot of the houses, everything looks
Yeah.
the same. Everybody like lives quote the same. It's like the whole
Right.
point.
Correct.
So when I see that, I don't know what. Maybe because it's like so distinct. So I'm picturing like everyone in the world driving those. To me, it just gives that vibe. Fucking weird ass word, I know, but in my head, I'm like, that's like government takeover. Like It almost reminded me of like a military weapon, or not weapon, a military kind of vehicle. It was giving military. I just wasn't, to me, it wasn't cool. I also have like past life trauma, so I probably have it from there somewhere in my past lives.
One of your past lives?
I don't know, one of them, but I just like, it wasn't cool to me. Like that wouldn't like it wouldn't make me, want to jump someone's bones seeing that.
Wait,
No,
the
me
Cybertruck?
No.
I mean, I don't look at it as like a sex symbol. I look at it as like, it's cool.
No, but we have to
I'm,
understand.
like, confused.
Think about what people
We're going to jump
what
people's
people
bones for a
value,
Cybertruck?
and that
Paulina?
turns them on. That is associated with money.
Stainless steel turns you on? That's crazy.
But no, it's associated with money.
120,000? That's not.
For some people, that is though. Like
That's
for
true.
some people,
Oh,
they
there's
see
girls
that
who-
and
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, he got money."
Because who drives a $120,000 truck? Like the
girls are attracted to money.
Yeah, because no one's driving that around, especially like some girl who like maybe knows the price, sees it.
Yeah. Or men.
Price.
I mean, I don't want to just say women. Like men, women, people.
Right.
If people value money and materialistic things, that's gonna be like a turn.
Right, yeah. How the hell is that not a sex symbol? Like some women would see that as a sex symbol, or like see that as money, or see that as power. Like it's Tesla. They know it's not cheap. Like they're not driving a fucking like Mitsubishi. Like
No, I understand, but I'm
You know?
like, it's like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. As someone who like was gonna order one, I don't see it as.
But you like know more about that than the average, I guess, person.
Yeah, I have a Tesla. Yeah,
Right.
so-
Like it doesn't.
I do. You want it? It's fucking depreciates like ass.
I know, but it's funny the way you
I have
said
a hot take. and
What's your hot take?
I fucking hate Teslas.
That's all right.
I hate everything, so it's not. And the two things I hate
was
right
your
now,
red
the
flag.
two cars that I'm hating, I know, is Tesla. But I also have like my own personal beef with electric cars. I just
we
yeah, yeah. But that's my own issue. I'm working on it, and then
I think it's a you problem.
I think so too. And then I really hate I hate all cars except mine. But I hate my husband's, and I know he's like trying to get a new car.
I hate my husband.
No, I love my
Okay.
husband. I hate his car. He knows this. I hate it since the day I met him. And I keep trying to convince him. I'm like, let's try to like go to like a different place, like a nice Nissan, a nice Chevy.
You want him to get
know?
a bigger SUV?
No, I just want him to not get Mercedes. I just don't get the hype. I don't get the hype over cars. Maybe because I'm not a car girly. So like to me, I'm like, just get something that like is like roomy enough for you. You're happy. Like me, I'll never go back now to how do you call it? A compact car. Because I have like a little like SUV, but it's like she's a small one because I learned there's different levels to SUVs.
Yeah,
And
there is.
when I went to Hawaii, I am
SUVs.
not driving around like I had to drive a big car. It was a big SUV. Not doing that again.
Not doing Escalade no more?
Fuck, not Escalade. No, but I'm not doing a bigger car. So I'm like, mine is like chef's kiss, perfect size. Like now I know about sizes of fucking cars and shit. So I'm like, okay, but I just feel like if you're gonna. First of all, like you said, what did you say? It depreciates. Cars depreciates, period.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, like, why the fuck are people spending money on certain things? No offense, I'm sorry. I don't know what kind of cars everybody else. I just fucking hate cars. Like, get something to get you to point A to point B. That's decent. Like, okay, my car is decent. Like, I used to, like, have other cars, too. And I go through cars a lot. I'm not a car girl, but I just, like, never keep the same car. It's, like, my own problem, too.
She hates him so much.
I hate
She
them, but
buys
I
them.
have to change them every fucking 2 years. But I'm just like, why can't we just do that? And like, you know, and I guess it's kind of like you just like what you like. And that's what Javi says, right? He's like, I like what I like. And it's like, okay, maybe you're familiar with the brand for so long, you like it. I just don't see the point of it. Like, if you're going to spend all that money on something that I can go up to your car and crash into you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to get fixed, but I can
Wait,
crash
man,
into
that's what
you.
insurance is for. But
Well, I was gonna say, but like, you know what I mean? To me, it's like cars get totaled all the time. Cars depreciate. New cars come out. New features come out.
Yeah.
And I know with Tesla's a little bit different because you could download features. But I'm just like, nah. I hate cars. I mean, I'm grateful for cars. I'm talking about cars for like 20 minutes. I just have this rant every day with people, especially Javi, and I'm like, just get a little, not little, but get like a nice little Chevy, get a nice little Nissan.
he wants to go back to
you
the
know?
Benz. Is that why he wants to get another?
I mean, he was there last week, and I wanted to vomit because I'm like, I thought I got through to him. I'm like, just get a different car. Like, I don't like. Why are we doing this? To me, that's how I see it. I'm like, I don't know, like what this is about. I mean, I know you've had this, not this car, but you've had this branded car since before you met me. You like what you like. Kudos. I don't see a point. And now that I'm his wife, I feel like I have some say. I got some say in this game.
Yeah, you do.
Right? And he
Yeah.
goes, but she didn't tell me when you got your car, which is true. I did not tell him.
Wait,
like,
he didn't go with you? I thought he went with you.
no,
Oh,
he did
damn.
not go with me. I went to go get my car. Well, I wasn't gonna come home with the fucking electric car. I knew that wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to get a car. But yeah, I didn't talk to him about it. This is true. But point is, I got my car. I don't know, but like I fucking hate cars, you guys. Like I don't see it as like a status thing. I'm like, just get a car that gets you around. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Hot take. You know what I mean? Like I was gonna get Tesla. My best friend was very convincing. But then I was like, I don't want that. I just want to be a regular
horrible
girl.
if you don't charge it.
I would charge it more if it was Tesla for a couple of reasons. I would have done better
Why?
because Tesla's battery is way better than the Leaf's battery. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
So I would have won there. Way more chargers available. Way more.
Yeah.
For you guys, it was so easy. For me, it was so hard to find a charger.
Yeah.
The fast chargers were the best, but I think with Tesla, like they're all pretty fast. Not crazy
Yeah,
fast, but
they're
they're
all,
all
like,
faster.
fast.
Than
Jimmy John's fast.
Literally. Number 3, I would have had my house, so I would have installed a charger. I would have done that, so I would have I wouldn't be plugged into the wall like my Leaf was.
Yeah.
Because I knew I wasn't staying at my old house, so I was like, well, I want to wait, whatever. Plus, I'm not gonna keep this car, so we'll see. So yeah, I think those 3 things would have helped me a lot. I would have been fine with it. It's not a big deal, and I was gonna do it. I was like pushing the button. I mean, I had it, and I was like, let me just do it. But then I was like, I gotta be a gas girly. I'm sorry to the earth, Mother Earth.
tell, bro.
I know. I'm a piece of shit for that part.
It's all right.
I can't do paper straws.
You can't do paper. Fuck the turtles. I can't do paper
it's just
straws.
kidding.
Not all of
It's
us
like
like trauma dumping our.
I sip and it's a weight. It's like
Because
like
it
all
flops.
limp.
Yeah, limps down.
You don't like limp straws. I got it.
No.
There you go, Sam.
That's why I like Starbucks, because like even for their iced, they got this now, so I don't need a straw for their iced drinks. Think about it. All right, so robots, no.
Robots, no.
I love it. Okay, so my next my next order of attention.
Yeah.
Well, how far do you guys go to support your friends? And if you do,
I'm not shaving my head.
you're not shaving
For
your head.
none of my
Okay.
friends.
Fair, okay, fair. But John Stamos,
Oh my goodness.
I love him, Uncle Jesse. So you guys know Dave
Yeah.
Coulier, right? Who played Uncle Joey. He got diagnosed in real life with a form of cancer. So I believe he shaved his head already. So that's been done. So John Stamos decides he's going to shave. I'm sorry, not even shave. He's going to wear a bald cap in solidarity.
Yeah.
Don't
I'll do
laugh.
that. I would do
No,
that.
but like, just don't do nothing. How about that? Let's just.
But I'm
not.
saying, yeah, I wouldn't shave my head.
I
And
don't
I
think
wouldn't
that was-
promise
yeah.
to shave my head.
And I don't think
wouldn't
Dave
do that.
Coulier would want that.
No, I don't think any of my friends would want. I
Nobody would
wouldn't
want
want
that.
anybody. I mean, that'd be kind of cool. But I wouldn't want anybody to do that for me.
Yeah.
First of all, if it was me, yeah, it's kind of cringy.
It's giving cringe, right?
It is kind of funny, but I guess that's the problem, right? It's funny and it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking like, what's the guy who has cancer? What's his name?
Dave Coulier.
He's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
Maybe for him, he was kind of like,
This is funny.
let's shed some light. I don't want to think about this. Let's make some shit funny.
Oh, I didn't even
Let's
think of that
ruffle some
perspective.
feathers because I don't want all the attention on my thing. Let's ruffle feathers. I don't know.
Wait, I didn't even think of that. What if they did do it as like, this is us
Yeah.
being funny? Like,
Come on, let's be real. Social media, I feel like everything, there's intention behind everything.
that's a fact. I, didn't
I
even think
feel
of that.
like
That's a
people
fact.
are behind the scenes on everything. You know how you talk about the couples with the skits and that? It's planned,
I can't
right?
with the
So I
skits.
think I wouldn't doubt it if like it was planned like, yo, I'm going to wear a bald cap, you know? And he's like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Just to deflect from like the seriousness of the situation.
But you know what? That's a really great point. Because if that happened to me and I told my friend to wear a bald cap,
You would laugh.
I'd be like, wait, this is fucking hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's shedding some light on a difficult situation, you know? And
Yeah.
maybe for him, it brought him comfort.
Yeah.
But you're right. Maybe it wasn't meant to be this like, we all took it as this heartfelt moment, which
Yeah.
rightfully so, because
Yeah.
it is. But we all took it as like, oh, he's being so serious right now, and he's wearing a bald cap, thinking like he's really relating to Dave.
Yeah.
But
I don't think,
maybe it was.
I
funny.
don't think it was that. I mean, I don't know, right? In my opinion, I don't think he did it like I feel you, we could relate. Like no. I don't I
right.
genuinely don't think it was that.
Damn. Okay.
I think it's just we got to appreciate a friend showing love and just being with the friend during hard times.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. I think we read into things too much.
What do you think, producer Margot?
I mean, I think it was a little bit of both, where it's like lighthearted, like showing support for a friend. So I think because like when your friend, I mean, they're both kind of funny. So like when you're going through something like that so serious, you know, some levity definitely helps. So I think, you know, just making making even the person who's going through the cancer like laugh by wearing a bald cap is probably like
Maybe it was even like a whole setup. He walked in the room and
Yeah.
he's like, "Hey, look at me," or something.
Yeah.
Like, especially if they had that relationship. Obviously, if you don't have that relationship, it's not funny. But I can see them having that.
absolutely. I
Yeah.
mean, they've known each other for what, like 40
30
years?
yeah, 40
Like,
years.
Yeah, like so definitely you can imagine he just walks in and be like, hey, I shaved my head too, and like, you know.
Right, and
Yeah.
they take a picture.
Like I'm as like when I'm really stressed, when I'm sad, when I'm something like I would love for somebody to just bring light and do
Yeah.
something to make me laugh, not
Yeah.
just drown in my sorrows with me.
Sit in your sadness, yeah.
I don't want to sit in my sadness. Like
No.
let's come on, let's do something. Make me laugh. Ha ha ha.
Laugh, clown, laugh.
Yeah,
Right.
something.
Make me laugh.
Yeah, but not like too forced, right? Like
No,
something
yeah.
just simple where it's like, oh, okay, that made me laugh.
Yeah, especially like if you have that dynamic with somebody, or they know you're just
Yeah.
like a silly ass person like that.
Yeah.
Like I love laughter. I love,
For
you know,
sure.
especially in tough situations. Like I saw a meme and I posted it, and it was like I could, you know, boo hoo hoo and cry, and 5 minutes later I got a joke. Like literally, I have a joke under my
Yeah.
fucking wing. Like I'm ready. Like I stay ready because I just like love that comfort of comedy, of just
Yeah.
like laughing even at myself, at whatever, wherever I could find the joy in something.
100%.
I try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. I always
agree.
like I make shit a joke sometimes the same way just because like it's making it lighthearted. And like Lucille gets so mad at me. She's like, I don't want to laugh. Or like, this isn't a moment to be funny. I'm like, sorry, it was kind of funny to me. And it's like,
no.
I'll just make a funny joke about it. But, you know, I think people take things a little too serious sometimes, especially like in down moments. Like, yeah, some levity definitely helps.
Yeah.
Now, don't laugh at like a person who's in a grave or like.
No, I think there's
yeah, no,
there's
there's a lot.
levels, right? Like read the room. Hello. Hello.
There's a line not to be
yeah,
crossed.
don't cross the line. But I think something like that was truly lighthearted. Speaking, if you don't mind, or do you have more to say about this?
No.
Since we're on pop culture.
Go for it.
Culture girlies.
Speaking about people reading more into things, have you seen what people are saying about Becky G in her Latin Grammy performance?
No, but I need this tea now.
So she's saying, I don't know the other people, but she's saying alongside, I think, Andrea Aguilar
Okay.
and two
Angelica
other.
Aguilar, no?
I don't know. Fact check me, bro.
Oh, shit. Let me see.
yeah,
okay.
look it up, producer Michael.
She sang alongside 3 other singers performers, and it was like a traditional like Mexican song, right?
Okay.
And so people were saying clearly Becky G wanted to sing this alone. She didn't want to share the spotlight because it was 4 of them, and the girl was next to her, but there was some distance. And they were like, look at the distance, and Becky G doesn't even look at her, and it's just like, bro, like everybody's reading into this so much. It's like she was in the zone. I mean, we don't know if she was or not, but like people just like
Automatically
find
assume.
any reason, and I feel like it's especially with women. And it's like, why are you knocking like a Latina showing her versatility on the Latin Grammys? Like she could do her pop shit, she could do the reggaeton shit, and then now she's in her like Mexican roots. Like that was a beautiful performance and moment, and people are focusing on that, the cattiness, saying there was cattiness. I personally don't see it, but I just think like people are kind of pathetic.
Yeah, it was Angela Aguilar and her brother.
Angela, not Andrea. okay.
Yeah,
and her brother.
And her brother were there performing with her.
Yeah, it was a really beautiful performance, but everybody was reading into it.
Dissecting the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I feel like you said
Well,
between women.
Do you know like the whole story about Angela Aguilar and like why
No.
she's like in the drama? Do you know?
No.
Really? Wow.
Oh,
my
teach us,
God. You guys
Marco.
are-
Yeah, this is like
The all
Marco's
Mexican-
This is the only pop
full
culture.
Mexican
I know.
food.
Well,
Teach us.
give us the Mexican story.
So basically, do you guys know who Christian Nodal is?
no.
Okay.
Wait, who?
Christian Nodal.
Oh, sounds familiar.
All right, so he's like a famous singer, like ranchero singer, in, like
Oh,
Mexican
yeah.
culture.
Okay.
Little short guy.
Yeah.
Full of tattoos.
A lot of them are short. They're
Yeah,
Mexican.
he's like very short. He's like
guys.
the very short guy.
Yeah.
So he was, I guess, like he collaborated with Angela when she was like 17 or something.
Okay.
But they never dated, and then he went and had a baby with some other girl
Okay.
because he was on a Mexican America's Next Got Talent, so like Mexico's Got Talent, whatever.
Okay.
Mexican Voice, some shit like that. And he was with this other woman, and they had a kid, and then he left his baby mama like after the kid was like 2 months to be with Angela
Angela?
Aguilar. And like then got married to Angela Aguilar like 6 months later.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that can't be good.
So it was like a whole drama about like how long have they were dating during the pregnancy and like all
Oh,
that.
so she's the quote home wrecker or
So
whatever.
she's a home wrecker and everything else, and so
crazy.
like that's why everyone hates her in Mexico and culture and everything else.
Really?
But she's Pepe Aguilar's
I was
daughter.
gonna say she has to be related,
I know
right?
she's Pepe.
She's
Aguilar's
Pepe
daughter.
Aguilar's daughter. And
I knew that. That I knew.
So yeah, so like that's the whole thing.
Because he died, what, like a year ago, 2
He's
years
very
ago?
much
years
alive.
ago.
Oh.
Oh, we're thinking of El Rey.
I'm thinking of the other
Vicente
guy.
Fernandez.
Yeah, him. Oh, sorry.
But yeah,
The guy over here agreeing with
Marco
you.
is, you know how we're doing pop culture? He's like the Mexican
pop culture?
informant, you know?
I'm not. Well, not really. but
Whatever.
yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah.
not
So
good.
Pepe. Yeah. So like the whole
He's
drama.
very much alive.
My bad.
He's very much alive.
Oh, okay.
But the whole point is that like yeah, they got married in secret, and like people like hate on Angela because she's like the home wrecker, and like people were like talking all this shit. So I don't know. Anytime she does anything, like people talk shit about it. So like that's why I feel like it came out.
Oh, so people were probably trying to say Becky didn't want to sing with her because she's...
Because she's
She has that
whatever,
reputation.
the home wrecker, whatever
Yeah.
it is. But yeah, that's why no one likes Angela Aguilar.
Okay, you know what's crazy? Hold on, and I could be wrong. So my Latin correspondent, yes. If I'm wrong, correct me.
I don't know how that
I
happened.
love how like this narrative is built around her, and I'm not sticking up for Angela. I really don't know the story. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't all know what's true, what's not. Again, tabloids, right? Celebrity, like whatever the rumors. I don't know, but what she did, quote, right,
Yeah.
allegedly, or has done, whatever, sounds a lot like what a lot of Latino men, celebrities, have also done. The two examples I could think of, I'm sure there's plenty more if you'd like to inform me, is George Lopez cheating on his wife
Oh yeah.
after he gave her a kidney.
I think
She gave him a kidney.
Yeah,
she gave him a kidney, and he cheated on her.
Yeah.
I would
So-
never give a man my kidney.
This
No?
is why you're not getting my kidney.
You ain't
Nobody,
getting my kidney.
no man is getting my
You're going
kidney.
to get a kid, but not a kidney.
You're lucky to get a kid though.
If you're my
You're gonna
husband.
kick. If you're-
Anyway.
Anyway, go ahead.
But like, so he did that.
Yeah.
Mark Anthony
Oh, yeah. that's
left his
another- yeah.
wife.
Mark Anthony had like
He
20
a-
baby
yeah,
mamas.
he a mess.
No,
Yeah.
no. He left one of his wives when he was married to her.
Yeah.
And because she had cancer. Is that not him? No, Luis Fonsi. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, I was
Luis
like, I don't
Fonsi
think
did
was
that.
him. Yeah.
That's Luis Fonsi.
I never heard of that one, but maybe.
Look it up.
Yeah,
Luis
Luis
Fonsi's
He was in
ex-wife.
Despacito. I don't know why that's the song I associate.
That's literally
with.
his song. Yeah, sorry, not Mark Anthony. Sorry. I mean, I don't know what you've been up to. But
I mean,
he's
Mark
toxic?
Anthony's out here trifling too.
But trifling or just like getting married, divorced?
Well, he's a cheater.
He's a cheater? I didn't know that.
He's a cheater. Cheated on my girl, Jamie.
So it's interesting how none of this, I mean, you don't even know the story about Luis Fonsi.
Yeah. She was coming over breast cancer. Yeah,
and
breast cancer.
he left her, I think, or cheated.
Yeah, he left her in the middle of her treatment.
Period. But we don't talk about these trifling
and
ass
we're mad
men.
because somebody wore a bald cap?
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
Who's mad at the bald cap?
People.
Well, yeah,
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people are mad at it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Why is nobody like looking
Well, like
at them?
I think she's saying it because of that. Like no one's. I mean, people do give Christian a bunch of shit, but that's also just because he's like a little piece of shit too. Like he's a little.
Oh, the ranchero singer?
Yeah, but like in that case, like
But that's
everyone's-
more demasculating. Like, you little piece of shit. Like, little thing.
little thing. Yeah, he's
Little
tiny,
thing.
but it's funny.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I just think it's like interesting because you're saying like, oh, all of Mexico hates her, whatever. Which I know like you're just being general of like
Yeah.
what
No,
the
there's like a
people think
thing
of her.
You're like, no.
No, I know there's probably a movement. I see that, but like you get what I'm saying. I just feel like, but we don't like talk enough about, and I guess maybe because it's not current.
Yeah.
We don't talk enough about like George Lopez, Luis Fonsi. I guess Mark Anthony, like you mentioned. There's got to be plenty of more. And I'm talking about the Latino men. That's what we're
Yeah,
specifically
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about,
yeah.
like especially on like Latino platforms and news and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I just don't ever see those stories, like or their narratives led with that. You know what I mean? Or like movements, like you said. I don't know. Is there a group you said? What is it?
No, it's just like people will like, like those YouTubers or like those TikTokers
Yeah.
like ask on the street, like who are like
The low grade celebrities.
who were like the most hated people in Mexico, and like I think out of like 100 people, they said like Angela Aguilar was like number one, which is hilarious because like she's 24 or some shit. Like she's really young.
Poor girl. I mean, I'm not sticking up for her at all. And I really hope that what she did isn't what she did. But
also, like,
it
the way
doesn't look great.
She responds. She's like, "Oh, everyone was like adults and everyone knew what they were doing, and like kind of thing."
Oh God,
Well,
maybe
that
she should stop
approach
talking.
is- yeah, I would be.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You couldn't get that out of me.
But yeah, I don't know. There you go. See,
The more you know.
trifling men.
Trifling men.
What's new?
Speaking of trifling men, let's close it out with this last part of pop culture. Pop culture hour.
Get it popping with pop culture.
Right, we're popping princesses.
Princess, get it popping.
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. I just want to know everyone's take on it.
Did you watch
Before
the
and
fight?
after. Oh, I whatever I could see.
All I saw was booty cheeks.
Your Netflix was lagging.
I didn't
Me and
watch the
60 million people.
I didn't watch the fight, but my Instagram was popping with booty cheeks.
Booty cheeks. I did fall asleep though because I was like, I was tired. There's babies in sleep. I'm on the couch. I'm all wrapped up in my plate. I fell asleep a little bit, but I saw Netflix was tweaking a lot. But that was for 60 million people. I thought it was just me. I was like, I know I paid the bill. Like, why is it not working? And then number 2, although some of my friends had like crispy clear vision, especially in Michigan. But number 2, yeah, what happened? What the hell happened?
I mean, the dude's almost 60 years old, so I don't know what people.
Why did we
expected.
think that? We really thought this was like. It actually shows you about celebrity is that we think of them at a certain point in time.
Yeah.
We still think of him in his prime.
Yeah.
Period. Like we do. And like I think in a lot of celebrities, like I mean, even like J-Lo, like I know she's got stuff going on now in her life and different projects. I still think of like Jenny from the Block. Yeah. That's where she is in my
An
head.
icon, a diva.
4 marriages before. That's what you think of her.
Isn't that crazy though? So we really thought Mike Tyson was gonna do some fucking
Knock out a 20
Mike
You
Tyson.
thought he was gonna bite an
26-year-old.
ear off or something?
Right. He's a knockout a 26, 27-year-old.
Bigger, yeah.
And that dude is jacked up on whatever. I don't know what he's
All
doing.
the steroids.
Oh, yeah.
That's
For
allegedly,
sure.
right? What they're saying?
All the steroids, yeah.
And like, because it's not checked there, right? It's not regulated.
Well, it's not a regulated fight, so like it's an exhibition. So like
Yeah, it wasn't for.
it wasn't like so like
titles.
Yeah, the actual.
It was
like,
just for entertainment.
when you actually
you can do
fight,
that?
Yeah, you can do that. When you actually fight, like you have to be through the whole like
Weighing and stuff.
no, the athletic commission and all that, and it goes on like your record of an actual fight. This is just an exhibition.
Oh, it's like for fun.
Yeah, for funsies.
Funsies.
For funsies and $20 million.
Okay.
You know, back in the day, not to go off topic, because we'll come back to this. You know, back in the day, Kim Kardashian did like a benefit, like boxing fight.
Yes,
With Mike
that's
Tyson?
episode. It's an episode.
But yeah, so like right
got
now,
knocked out, or like-
Paulina, you're famous. So like, if there was a fan or somebody who listens to the Fred Show or Never Too Shy or Mommy Collective and all that, and they're like, Paulina, I would pay you to fight and box you. Would you do it?
Why not? What does she look like though?
No, you don't know. It's just somebody willing to pay you.
It might be some of your followers, dog.
And you gotta get in the. I mean, they could be boxers. Like they could be swole. They could be whatever.
Okay, probably not actually.
Maybe
What if
some people from the
it's a
neighborhood.
nice check? What if it's an? I would let them knock me out right away and
nice
get
check.
the check.
What's
Yeah.
what's a nice check? 10 grand? 20 grand?
No,
20
more
million.
than that.
Give me Jake Paul.
20 million?
Give me no. Realistically speaking,
100 grand?
like 250,
I give you 125.
I would just
175. Okay, 150.
Just knock me out though. You're right.
Yeah.
So it can just be over.
I'll be like, whoop, whoop. They'll do like a little tap. I'm dead. Like that's it.
I fall.
Unless like I think I could take them because like I could fight like in real life. I would. No, I really like. I'm a 2nd degree black belt. No bullshit.
I want to be a black
I
belt.
taught Taekwondo for years.
You taught it?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trained. I'm certified, baby.
I didn't know
do
that
it all.
about you.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I traveled nationally. But anyway, depending what they look like, because it's been a long time, you know, I have no reason. I'm a grown ass woman. I have no reason to fight. Let's be. That's ghetto. Anyway, sorry, don't cancel me. But seriously, if you're an adult, if you're a grown ass person,
Don't
like,
fight.
why are you fighting? You got no reason to fight.
No,
the fuck?
I'm not fighting
anyway,
nobody, no.
But so I haven't had a reason to fight. But if I think I could take them, I'm gonna give it my all. But if first look, I'm like, dead.
Yeah. Just one punch up. You take
Over. Done with.
I'm
literally
done.
take it.
I'm done. But back to your Mike Tyson thing. I think people just like give him his respect for even going in.
Yeah.
But Mike, you didn't have to do all that.
He didn't have to.
He didn't have to do all that.
$20 million. My man showed ass and
was-
got paid.
Oh, did
Right.
you see an adult website like
to make
offered him
Yeah.
because of his booty?
But okay,
cheeks?
does he? I don't know his financial status.
He
Does
lost everything. He was broke for a minute.
He was
Okay.
broke.
Yeah, he
So
lost
then-
everything. So,
So-
Mike Tyson made something like $700 or $600 million. And this is like the early to late 90s. So
He
it was
lost it all.
like, lost it all.
Damn. See,
Gambling.
Everything. Spending, gambling. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these people come from backgrounds where they had no money knowledge.
Did you see the story of his story before the fight started?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know anything about that.
He went to prison. Like,
Yeah.
it was a whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
know
he
anything.
fucking like lived in a room with his siblings and like fucking rat shit everywhere and
Yeah.
animal shit. Like,
Yeah, well, his upbringing was rough.
it was rough.
And so he
was
got like
rough.
a shit ton of money. He got stolen, like he had taken advantage of the whole thing. So he lost the majority of it. So like $20 million.
So I
He's back
understand.
now. Like he's got like his podcast, and I know
Yeah.
he has like a cannabis company and some other things. But like $20 million is still $20 million.
No,
Did it,
okay,
like-
then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
he needed the money is what it gives, you know. Nothing wrong with that. We all are gonna find ourselves in one fucking day or another where we're like, okay, I could use the cash, like, you know what I mean? Hopefully not, but
yeah, I'm like, I hope not.
I mean, you never know.
No,
I
you
just
don't
don't.
know.
I just don't talk down on people. No, I know
No,
you don't
never.
Either. I know you
No,
don't either.
never.
Because
No,
I'm
no,
always
no.
like, you know, you don't know till you're there.
You
type
don't.
shit,
know.
You, know?
You never know.
But I didn't know he.
My bad.
Hello, children.
They're-
Hey, babies.
I didn't know he lost $600 million.
Nah, that's
That's,
crazy.
All
a
the money.
lot
I
of
didn't know that.
fucking.
Then yeah,
people
I'll
don't
show
touch
some
that
cheeks
in their
too at
life.
40. How old is he?
He's 58.
I'll show some cheeks at 58.
Wait, what? You
So
That
throw and
too.
show.
You know, throw it with Tati.
Oh my God.
At the
next one.
retirement home.
120 for the
You'll be
fight,
free.
150 for the.
Throw it with Tati. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, no, but I saw this meme or something that it's like all you people talking about Mike Tyson being slow or whatever. Like, I want you to get up and run around and see if you're not huffing and puffing.
At this age.
Oh, yeah.
At this age. Hell no, I can't do half that shit
At
right now.
60 years old, yeah.
I can't
No, he
even do that
definitely
at my
looks great.
age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
So,
But I think like people,
I'm not
because
knocking
even
it.
like the commentators were like, I don't like how he looks. Like he looks slow. Like,
Well,
the
what
fuck
do you expect
From
Like,
a 60-year-old man.
You're
Come
comparing
on.
him to like being in his 30s.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
like,
For
yeah.
sure.
I mean, Logan Paul's in his prime.
Jake Paul.
Well, both of them. I'm
Yeah,
sure in
both
their
of them.
prime.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah.
in his prime, you know, when it comes to his boxing shit. Like, you know, I'm not saying he's a great boxer. I don't fucking know. I don't think so. I mean, I know he's like decent is what they're calling
Jake
him.
Paul?
They're calling him a decent fighter.
He hasn't fought any like actual boxers.
I know, but they're saying, I guess, like statistic. I don't know. But they're saying like he's not like a fucking
So like
flop.
before this, he fought fucking I forgot who, but he's been fighting all like old celebrities and shit.
Like for clout.
Yeah, just for
He's a
like,
YouTuber.
exhibition.
But he's like,
still
but that's what he is though. Like he's
YouTuber.
a
Entertainer.
He's an
And-
influencer.
but no. He's a shit talker. He's
Yeah.
a
That's
Yeah.
his whole niche since he
that's
started.
his niche.
He
That's
started
what he is.
with shit talking when he was like a
that's
kid.
part of his brand.
Yeah, if it wasn't on
Oh,
Netflix,
what's the
I don't
word
think I
though?
would've
There's a
watched
word
though.
for it.
Antagonize.
No,
His demo, his
No.
Villain?
demographic.
It'll come to me later.
All right.
All right, well,
Haggler?
yeah.
No.
Hagler. That's that's lower prices.
That's not the word.
I just, it made me, can I be honest too? It made me like real sad to see this because I was all like, oh, Mike Tyson's gonna whoop his ass. I was one of those people. And then when I saw the fight go, I was like, this is sad. Like, this
Yeah.
is a grandpa. And supposedly, I don't know how true. If everyone's saying it's rigged, you can tell by certain things. Like, you know, I guess Mike Tyson couldn't do the upper thing too or something.
Yeah.
So like there were certain things that were quote rigged, and then Jake, I guess didn't do something when he could have hit him in the face, but he didn't. I do think that he took it easy on him. I think he
Yeah.
was like, "This is a
Of
fucking
course.
grandpa."
Dude,
I think
come
something clicked in his
on.
head where he was like, "This is an old man." When he looks tired, he's probably like, I think he could have knocked him out.
I wouldn't
Absolutely.
be able to fight a 58-year-old woman right now.
Imagine.
Wait,
No.
what? You wouldn't be able to fight?
Like I wouldn't want to fight
Oh,
an
okay.
old
I was saying,
woman.
like, oh, you
No.
getting
No,
your ass
like I
kicked?
wouldn't want. Like I wouldn't have the heart to do it now, unless they say something bad about my mama. I just might. But like I would feel some way. Like oh,
Yeah, no. I mean, he definitely could have knocked him out, but he took it easy.
I think he did take it easy.
He wanted to get the money. He wanted the sponsors.
why
all
not?
that. So like, you know.
Yeah.
And
and then
once
he
again-
bowed down to him after, right?
Yeah, once again, it's an exhibition. So like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like the record doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. It's all about just.
So
the
it was
business.
all entertainment, fun, woohoo. But I just would have liked Mike Tyson to. I mean, I get, if you need the money, do your thing. But I just wish he could have just went out in this world the day that he does crossover for us to be like he was Mike Tyson. Now
Yeah.
I think this won't affect him so much, but like
I think it'll affect the younger people because like a lot of people
They're gonna be like, "What's the
yeah, what's
what's
the
the
whole,
hype? Yeah.
yeah?"
like old man that showed his ass on Netflix? Like, what's the hype?
Literally,
Yeah, that's true.
Showed his
That
whole
generation
ass.
is going to be like that's because
Cheeks.
Mike Tyson was
Cheeky
already
poo.
like quote not important to them in that aspect.
Yeah, it was washed.
You know, and now like he's super washed, right? If you will. So
Yeah.
it made me sad, but whatever.
Keep the old Mike Tyson alive, young people.
Get a good accountant, maybe. I think that'll be a good start. Like, you
I
know,
think that's a great start.
I think you should focus on that.
I
I think if
everyone should get a good
anybody
accountant.
becomes famous
But Mike
or you
Tyson
come up
especially.
on some money, you need to get a good accountant.
if
Get a
he
financial
can-
advisor.
That's what he needs. If he can lose $600 million, this $20 million,
You don't
I
have
need someone
good
to watch
people
it.
around
I
you,
need,
dude.
I need his grandkids to like, or somebody who he trusts to like, hey, grandpa, give me your money, put it away.
Give me the 20 mil right now.
Yeah, like let me come on, like sit him down, you know, talk to him, put it away.
Come here.
You know, tell him that you know he can get it when he needs it. If he needs some money, just to call. You know, like
Yeah.
like keep it separate. I don't want to see him lose it because I think
No.
he could if he's
At
he's
this
got that
big age?
addiction.
I don't know. But
You know, I don't know if he has an addiction, but like if he has like gambling issues or like whatever it might be, I don't know what he has allegedly. I don't want that to happen to him. I don't. That would make me really sad. But okay,
All right.
we're here. We're gone.
We're done.
We ain't getting it popping no more.
Yeah, the poppin's popped.
The poppin's popped.
It's popped. Follow us on social. We'll be back with some guests coming up in the next few episodes as well. We got some something in the pizza making world happening, so you might see some pizza
make some
around
pizza.
here. We're not gonna make it, but we're gonna have pizza here. We'll
That's
talk
me.
about that later as well. Follow us on social at Paulina Rowe.
At Talk with Tati.
And never too shy.
Follow us. Love you.
Bye.
Like,
Bye.
subscribe. Follow.